So the first hole here is a par 4. It's all downhill. If you can hit a good tee shot, you can have a wedge in your hand. Once the ball does hit the ground, everything usually works right, so I aim for the left side of the fairway. The green is surrounded by 2 bunkers in the front, so it's a narrow shot if you're playing something low, otherwise you have to elevate something and stick it. Number 2, toughest hole on the course. This is a par 3, it's all uphill. Whatever yardage you shoot, I would add a club at least. However, if you do go deep on this hole, it is one of the difficult up and downs on the course. Number 3, also a par 3. It looks like it's going back downhill, however, it's not in my opinion. I play the yardage that I shoot from the tee box. Can't go right. You have a little bit of help if you miss the ball left. Number 4 is the end of the gauntlet. Once you make it over the lake here and into the fairway, you can enjoy the rest of your round. We are usually celebrating at this point. It is a difficult second shot, however, because you can't see the flag even if you nuke one. So you gotta ride up, shoot a distance, go back, make sure everyone's off the green, play your approach shot. Now we get to number 5. This is a par 5. This is one of 3 holes you cannot miss out of bounds. So anything to the right's okay. If you go left, you're gonna take a penalty. It's usually a 3-shot hole no matter how big you hit the ball. You just wanna get something down there so that you can play a wedge in, get up and down, either make birdie, tap in par. 6 is a short hole. It's a par 4, dog legs left. Gotta stay away from the trees next to the cart path. It beats everything straight down, maybe even back toward you. If you blast something out to the right, you'll still have a decent shot in. You can see the bunker in the middle of the fairway. That's only about 100 yards out. So you can even take an iron off the tee and play the hole however you want. Number 7, this is the second hole you cannot go out of bounds. Out of bounds is left. You can blast anything to the right. There's 18 fairway down there. There's room in between those trees. This is the hardest hole on the course as far as they have it marked. Your second shot coming into this green is a little bit different. This green is harder than all the greens on the front 9. It's similar to the greens on the back 9, so it rolls quicker. Number 8's a par 5. Pretty much wide open. You can blast anything to the right. There are a lot of trees, but then you can play it as a 3-shot hole, punch something out, just keep it in play, and you have to hit a unique shot into this green. It's elevated. I sometimes will hit a bump and run or putt it if I'm close enough. Otherwise, you're gonna have to hit a wedge up high and stop it, spin it. Number 9, difficult hole. You're in front of the clubhouse, nerves start to come on, people are watching you. Pretty much open fairway, but it's long. My tee shot usually lands just past the bunker on the left there, and now I'm sitting with a 140-yard shot in. You do not want to go deep on 9. Hole 10, now you're starting to have fun. This is downhill. We like to unload on this. I would miss it to the left. I've been lucky before. Things will kick to the right. The trees will help kick it to the right. If you go to the right, though, it's no good. Then you have the tree barrier. Now you got to hit a cut. High cut around the trees. Anybody can usually get here in 2, no matter how far you hit the ball. So this is a hole you can take advantage of. 11, downhill par 3. Plays about 135 to 155 depending on where the tee box is. Everything that lands short releases forward, so you can land something short and kick it forward and you'll still be on the green. Number 12 is super difficult. It's all over water. You want to aim left, but you see more water the lefter you aim. If you do go right, you can end up in the pine trees or on 13 tee box, which I do most often, and that is the worst place to be. This green is like a turtle shell. So even if you do hit something good luck. Very difficult hole. 13, par 3. Can't see it, but there's a canyon in between the tee box and the green. You can't go anything short here. You need to hit something high. The miss is to the right. If you can end up into the right, the short grass over there, you can chip something up, make your par. 14, shortest hole on the course. This is drivable for some people, but just like 6, you want to be out to the right here. Left is all woods. It is not out of bounds, but it is a hazard. So I hit something out to the right, hope that it draws. You're gonna have a short approach into this 14th green, which is gettable. Number 15, very hard. You would probably wanna hit something up the left side here, but if you do miss to the right and you can get an opening, It's kind of an easier approach because of the way the green is slanted. They just redid this fairway, so it's a lot spongier and cushier than it used to be. So your second shot's more manageable from the fairway than it used to be. Number 16, this is your last par 3. It's all over water. They cut down this pine tree here, so I like to hit a little fade nice high up in the air, let it work to the right, hope that it releases when it gets on the green and goes near the flag. 17, in my opinion, hardest hole. They say it's number 2. This one's just as tough. It doesn't matter how strong you are. You're gonna have to hit the ball 220 yards in the air just to get it over the water. Now you're looking at an uphill second shot. The green is slanted back towards you, so nothing's gonna release. It's either gonna spin back or you're gonna be short, but if you go deep, it's the worst mistake ever. All right, we're finishing on the 18th hole. This is a par 5. You have 7 fairway on the left, so if you do want to miss, you gotta miss left. It turns it into a true par 5. If you do hit it down the middle and you hit it good, this one's reachable. You can get on the green in 2, have yourself an eagle putt, maybe even just a tap-in birdie, get you feeling good about your round. This is my favorite hole, and it's gettable if you know how to play it. My name's Woody. See you next time on the next track.